Hello, we are the Kobold Cafe, and this is episode 13 of Shards the Void, fantasy adventure using GURPS 4th edition. I'm Luke, the GM. With us today, we've got James.
Hey, I'm James. I'm playing the Warrior Bunny. Last night, listen, I picked the wrong fight.
Yeah, you did. We've also got Simon.
Hi, I'm Simon. I played Sigmund. I was wondering why the bunny made that wrong choice. Remove the bookshelf I specifically put in place and just ran out.
My idea was to run to the damn boats and sneak the hell out, but then I got out and looked back and the window was closed. I'm like, ah, shit.
It did look for a second like the bear had sacrificed himself to save everyone else. That bear, by the way, is Everoth.
Hi, everybody. I am Ulrich, your local bard.
Hi,
just
Dr.
trying to
Bard.
I almost fucking died.
I don't know how much longer you're gonna last there, Ev. You were negative HP the entire last session.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to spend all my healing because I have no other choice.
It's if you
Like,
roll.
dude, if you go down, I'm sorry, I don't have first aid. Wait,
We don't have the healing mushroom too.
He might be about, but none of you can talk to ghosts, so you're not sure about that at the minute. And finally, at the minute with us, we've got Tara.
Hello. I'm Tara. I was in the middle of eating some food. I play Orn, I don't even know what she is at this point. Crystal, tiny golem, rock monster thing. She does a lot of stuff. Right now, her main job is transporting a 12-year-old girl across the sky. Or no, 14-year-old girl across the sky.
Leah's 16.
I thought she was...
I'm 16, she screams in your ear.
Yeah, like she's... we decided that.
I don't know. I've been doing stuff all day. So leave me alone.
You're 16 already? I suppose.
What?
How old are you, Orn?
97, 98, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, once you get there, what the fuck matter?
Yeah.
What? No, wait, wrong game.
Yeah, you can curse as much as you want, Kyle. You can even say the C word. You English couldn't. Oh, I did it. Felt dirty.
I was gonna say carrots.
No word. Carrots.
Well, he's a bunny, so I figured.
Jared should be joining us shortly. He'll be playing Doman. He may well be drunk when he arrives, and we would normally have...
As we should be.
As you sometimes might need to be, I think. But we would normally also have Z-Warrior, but he's on some kind of trip at the moment, and has not got access to any kind of good internets. So
He's off doing actual productive things with his life while we're just hobbling around a virtual table rolling some grimy dice.
I know, he thinks he's so much better than all the rest of us.
Piece of shit.
All right, I got two arguments here. A, I know at least I tend to do other things as well, and two, come on guys, we're global here. We're building international fucking relations and shit.
That's right. But Democratic People's
Oh,
Republic
that's
of North Korea still won't reply to my emails. So, I'm trying my hardest, but just get back to me, Kim. Get back to me.
Sending
I wanna
cupcakes.
roleplay with you.
So yeah, last session, the gang...
I'm sorry. I just have one thing to say that
Oh,
role playing with Kim would be the worst ever because if we KO'd his character,
he'd KO us.
it's like, I'm sorry, that was a critical success. Your character is dead now, and he's like, oh, you're all dead. Button.
Yeah.
I don't want to...
Yeah, that's a good point.
We're making fucking Kim Jong-un jokes in 2019. What the fuck is up with us?
I don't want to GM for him. I want to play in one of his games. I'm sure it'd be amazing. It could set us
You'll
up
have
a
choice.
nationwide
You could
LARP.
go with. This isn't even fucking Korean. This is Russian.
Why is he Russian?
Everyone's Russian.
You have two choices. You could go with the right way of equal income and nothing but pig capitalism. Choose wisely.
But Kim,
Capitalism, you're dead.
what about all that gold that's flowing out your pockets?
Dead.
All right. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to. It was just.
We have gone on one hell of a digestion.
Oh, it tastes good.
We've got some irritable bowels.
Tastes
If there's
good.
any time to do it, it's before we actually get playing. But let's get playing now.
Uh-huh. So you've been travelling south away from the body of a dragon that kind of disappeared along with your alchemist. He looked like he were maybe trying to make it smell nice, but instead he just turned himself and the dragon into smoke that kind of blew away with the wind. You spotted some crows, and you don't like that idea because swarms of angry crows have been a thing recently. You travelled south as far as you could, camped one night in the woods, and then spent the next night in an abandoned farmhouse. You kept watchers, but it were kind of too dark, and these crows were just a bit too quiet and sneaky about the way they landed, that you didn't notice, but when you woke up, the house was covered in them. Orn made it back inside, but she alerted the crows to the presence, and then Ulrich decided to step outside and fight some crows. He changed his mind. He decided that no, I'd rather be inside. But Jakku...
Well-
Oh, go on, Ulrich.
I was gonna say, he tried, he just failed miserably.
It was 2 bad rolls and a couple of good rolls from the crow's owner, who has now arrived, and he was descended on the house, but Jakku drew attention to himself, and now he's headed over here and also afflicted Jakku, the servants in the loft with Orn, both the dogs, but I think all the rest of you managed to resist it, didn't you?
Yeah, it was just the low-powered NPCs that didn't make it.
And only Jakku of the players, who is coughing his lungs up right now. Jakku, it's your turn.
All right.
15 seconds of combat have elapsed.
Fuck.
He is in the air at the minute, a fair bit above you, I should point out.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. About level with the roof of the house.
Then in that case,
So only about 3 up. You could probably still reach his feet with your sword.
not right now.
Rightio.
I'm gonna keep hiding in the tree. At least maybe that way.
You just round the other side of it at the minute.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sigmund, you're in the house. Doman has been slowly bleeding crows in through this door so that they can get stamped. You just stabbed like 2 at once. No, there were 3 at once on either side of Ulrich's head.
No, it was 2. I missed one. Alright, and I think I'll rehash that as well. Just start. Oh no, they're all gone actually.
All the ones that had been bled through so far have been stamped or chopped.
I'll just go ahead, stay there, and ready to action to swing if one of them goes through.
Roydio. Doman is gonna attempt to bleed some more through. He actually just succeeded his DX check that time. And let's see how the crows do. Oh, quite a few get through. Like maybe 10 crows flap out through that door and kind of disperse through the room a little bit. But you do get to make your attack there. I think Ulrich, you also had one ready, did you not?
Yes.
Oh no, you spent your last turn stamping crows, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if the last turn they pass or not.
No, so, but Sigmund, you definitely can. That were in range, weren't it? Yeah.
Should be if you walk through that door, or
Mhm.
if they walk through that door. If the bird is not a he,
Fluttered.
it's a swarm.
Statistically, some of them ought to be.
Probably.
I mean, can you call an undead thing a he?
Yeah, at that point, it's more of an it.
I don't think they're really down with the gender roles.
They definitely. It's difficult to gender these birds. They are quite neutral. But two of them are also quite dead. Or re-dead. Very good. Yep. They barely a swarm at the minute. Like, they're not actually that close together. You! Filthy rabbits! He's floated down now. He's just barely levitating off the floor and pointing at you. Jakku.
Okay.
Ulrich?
I want to attack the ones that are closer.
Uh-huh.
The swarm.
You can get to attack a crow.
That was just one strength, or what were we doing it last game?
You don't really need to roll anything to hit the crows.
It was just a stomp, right?
Aye, they're not on the floor at the minute. Oh, no, some of them will have landed. Yeah. You just have to get in there and swing at them. But if that's what you're doing, you'll take a couple out.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Rightio. On, you're up in the attic.
Indeed, I am.
And I believe you were flying Leah across to... There is some kind of exit over at this side here. Like a little window that can be opened.
Yeah, I told them to meet at that next town we were heading to.
Oh, you told the servants to meet there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna head. I'm gonna have you drive because you know where all the stuff is, because you know the map isn't representative at this point. But I'm gonna head towards that window thing.
Yeah. Got you. What's your move at the minute, carrying Leah?
It's 10.
10. Okay, so yeah, you'll scurry right across to that window.
Oh wait, sorry, it's 9. It's 9.
Right. Yeah. Kind of about there. Fell crows. There's not actually enough in here to cause any damage to you. The ones outside are continuing to swarm some more. No more will find that open window yet. But you can hear them beating against the other side of the door still.
Oh. The door that...
The Doman's holding.
Doman's holding on. Yeah, I thought you meant the other one. I was like, okay. Wait a minute.
And Jakku.
Who? Me?
Could it be? Hope you have your backup character.
And yeah, sword's in its sheath, and I come out, and I'm like pointing at myself when I coughing and saying.
Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe we should come out to combat briefly. Because pretty much all that's going to happen in here is, like, another swarm of crows is going to get beat on, I think. As long as Doman manages to open that door. Yeah, he does a good job this time. Don't even let a full swarm in. And you stamp them out. If that's what you're doing this turn's Doman and Ulrich.
Yeah.
Okay. So if that continues for about 5 seconds, and on, you're opening this window.
I can see out of it, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of cracks. You do see these crows flapping around. But that side would be mostly clear at the end of their turn.
It's really hard with this dynamic view.
Aye, sorry.
The dynamic lighting.
I can pop
Could
you
like,
out onto the other
pop me
side.
outside so I can at least see. I'm just where Leah is. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. The crows are kind of circling clockwise.
All right, and that guy is way over there. Seems to be distracted. Oh, he's way up there.
You probably wouldn't be able to see him.
I wouldn't be able to see him, but yeah. He seems distracted from the scream I heard, correct?
Yeah, you heard him screaming and flying away from the house. Just
All right, well, I'm going to unlatch the window, not fly it open, but, you know, I'm going to basically use my turn to ready the window for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So the two of us can just kind of burst out.
I didn't expect you to just talk to him, Jakku. I need a couple more seconds to do that than just one at a time. So yeah, let's have a quick look at this. Yes, you!
And I'm just gonna continue, like, slowly walking towards him.
Okay.
What about me?
Well, what are you doing on your turn? Because that just counts as, those were both free maneuvers.
Yeah, you could have taken a step and evaluated at the same time. Or do you have to have a ready weapon in your hand?
Probably not.
I think you just have to be in range of him with that weapon.
I mean, technically, if I step there, I am in range.
Mm-hmm. So you can step and evaluate while you say that if you want.
Okay, how does evaluate work?
It's like aiming, but for a melee weapon. You've got to be in range, and it gives you a +1 to hit.
Oh, baller. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Second, you're continuing to stamp.
And yeah, I say, what about me? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. You know what you did. You killed her. Oh. Mm-hmm. You know what you did. You killed her. I can get that out in a second.
Oh, are we just doing turns?
I think we're still in turns.
No, we should look at this conversation so it does not get confusing. Because there, although, no, on, yeah. Those would have flapped around.
When those, because the door is open now, so the crows are all like heading towards the door, right?
Some of them have,
hear them?
but a lot are still just flapping around outside.
Oh, and I can hear that guy. Can I roll a hearing real quick, just to hear, just to get a good grasp of
you can roll hearing.
them talking? Yeah. Helps if I have my character sheet open. Hearing, there it is. Damn, only by 2.
No, the sound of the crows flapping on the roof and inside underneath you is a bit too noisy. You can hear Jakku coughing, but you can't make out any of the conversation.
All right. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't see any crows. I think we're gonna bail. There's a tree line just right by, right?
It's on the other side of the river, but like 100 meters away.
Well, full tilt. That is only gonna take me 10 turns, or 11 turns. So, yeah, I'm gonna take this chance. I get off the map.
You, rightio, you book it out that window.
Which way is the river?
To the north.
Oh, to the north. Okay, no, we're gonna head east first.
Well, it is technically east. North on this map is kind of top left.
All right, we're heading in a triangular away from things.
This away.
Yeah.
Radio.
So we're going also up as we do it.
Mm-hmm. How many up, how many across?
We'll start with just for this first one, 1 up
9
and
across.
8
8 across. Good.
across.
Radio. So Sigmund, are you continuing to stamp on crows that get bled through?
I mean, that's all I can really do for the time being. I'll step up here and speak at this one right here, though.
Oh yeah, there's a couple moving about that can be got.
So I'll just go ahead and do an all out for +3 here. And at that point, I'll do a rapid strike. We'll go for 3 attacks again for a total of 15 here. That's 2. Oh, they automatically hit anyways, don't they? As long as they succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like one crow left, flapping about.
Well, a crow could cut the fucking half.
So, let's see. Oh, I think a couple of crows that have spotted you and maybe start flying after you there on. But they're about the same speed as you. So you have got a bit of a lead on them when you get moving. So, Jakku, let's have a look at this interaction that's happening up here.
Spider was just taken by a rock and now they're being chased by crows and nobody needs.
Oh, roll me hearing people inside the house.
Nope.
Looks like Doman noticed it. Ulrich?
I need an unconscious check, right?
Oh yeah, actually, make me one of those, but also give me a hearing roll.
Mm-hmm. Nope, hear nothing.
No radio. So yeah, Jakku, you know what you did? You killed her.
Who?
My pet.
Me.
That beast was your pet.
He holds his hand out towards you, and you feel invisible hands gripping you.
Shit. I dodge this?
You did not. No, I'm sorry.
If this
Like,
is technically telekinesis, then it goes
Yeah.
by the rules of unseen attackers, which means you don't get a dodge.
No, it's technically telekinesis.
Not even when I see him lift his hand up?
No.
Eh.
When I played Wally, people could not literally dodge anything I did when it came to telekinesis. He wills it and you're fucked, basically. Though I believe if it's a grapple, you can try to break the grapple on your turn.
Yeah,
I'd have to look up the rules real quick.
it's a grapple. His turn was grappling you with telekinesis. And he just made it. And it's your turn, Jakku. You feel gripped.
So-
Something's wrapped invisible tendrils around you.
So so you can try to break free as usual, but he can use his TK level instead of his strength. So you would just try to break this grapple as if normal against his telekinesis.
That's if you want to break out. Otherwise, you're at -4 to DX. Or we could go all technical grappling real quick for the rules that I've got no idea how much they work and try and gain some control points. If you try and break free, you can only do that once every 10 seconds.
Huh. Guess in that case I'll just grapple.
And you can't move unless your strength exceeds that of what's grappling you by enough for it to be counted as encumbrance. But yeah, Jakku, he's grappled you.
I just sit there and cough.
He's going to start trying to push you back with it. You feel a force pushing against you. Success by 1. You can resist it if you like. Yeah. So it's pushing you slightly. His hand has come up now, and it's like pointed at you. And he says, you must suffer. People in the house stamp some crows. On Leah.
Well, actually, about that conversation was 8 rounds, so they got 8 rounds of crushing.
Mm-hmm. There's probably very few crows left in the house.
Don't
right
worry,
now.
Jakku. We're helping. Let us just get these birds first.
Oh yeah, no. He reaches into his pocket on one of these rounds then. And he's drawn out a bag. This is getting confusing. I think we should just ignore turn order for a second. Assume that Orn is going to reach the tree line.
Would I be able to cast heal a few times in the meantime?
I'll let you cast it once at least.
Okay.
Meantime, I'm gonna work on my backup character.
Sigmund, Domun, and I get 2 HP back.
I'm
I'm a -1.
combat.
Wait, the birds are around. If I heal the undead birds, do they get damaged?
No,
No.
Damn.
the same Final
It's not
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Oh, I missed that mechanic.
Okay, so let's just rewind a bit and have a look at what's happened here. He's flown over angrily and stopped, gone down to the ground. You need to die, etc. You walk out, ask why. He's pulled a bag out of his pocket, and he reaches in with the other hand. You've not been telekinetically grappled, Jakku. I take it back. I apologize.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Mercy.
Well, then I guess in that case, if I haven't been telekinetically grappled, when he starts reaching into his pocket, I am going to launch an all-out attack determined for the throat. So I guess step 1 is going to be this.
Remember, he is a Scoovnet, so the throat attack doesn't do anything.
Oh no, the neck still becomes
Oh, neck
times 2
still?
for cutting.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did I put that on them?
Alright.
Unless you give him injury tolerance, no neck.
I
Then
gave them injury tolerance undead, I believe. Or
They've got-
homogenous.
That's for piercing.
they've got homogeneous, which reduces impaling and piercing, but
Yeah, I
cutting
gave
still
them
does the same.
homogenous. Did not
Oh.
know. I guess it still technically makes sense just for the fact of severing a head, so...
But you don't roll for that artery.
Yeah, no,
No.
like bleeding and shit is just non-existent.
Okay, so what's his size modifier?
1. 0,
Is-
sorry. 0.
Okay, so I get a +1.
Yeah.
Do I still get that evaluate?
Yeah.
So +2. So
You're at
Minus
-3 to DX from
Dex.
coughing? Yeah.
+4, right?
Probably.
So +1. So +3. So this is at a net of +3. So I am gonna make it 2 levels of deceptive. So no, I'm gonna make it 3 levels of deceptive. This is it. God damn it.
Red.
Big mistake, fuel. He flies straight up 10 meters, staring down at you. And he pulls his hand out of that little bag and scatters some things down around over your head. Give me a... Oh, wow. 11 of them. Give me a vision check. No, you can't tell what they are. Like, peas or beans or something, maybe.
Can I dodge that shit?
Yeah, there's not really any landing on you, just kind of around you.
That's still an area attack dodge
that's
if
an
he
area
wants.
attack, yeah.
It's legit. It just looks like a bunch of beans that he's dropped out of the sky.
Oh, he can still dodge if he wants.
Yeah, whatever the fuck he's dropping on me, I don't get the hell out of the way of it.
Ooh, failed acrobatics.
Nope.
Aye, they rain
Jeez.
down around
He
you.
hates you.
Wow.
Laser's picking on Kyle or James today.
One of them bounces off your head actually, and I'll let you see where it is. It's a tooth. Looks like a human tooth.
Right.
As they hit the ground, they start sinking into it quite rapidly. I'll take us to like 18 seconds here. Yeah. Jakku. Teeth sinking into the ground.
Bright side, if we all die today, I'm really liking my concept for this back.
You just start running.
Yep.
He laughs. Perfect. Yeah, he turns and flies behind you a little bit. Orn, are you still just making a beeline for that tree?
Oh yeah,
Those-
we're beelining for the tree line.
Beeline for the tree line. Like, yeah, inside crows are getting stomped, and there's not even any flapping against that door anymore. You can just hear one or two in the other room. Jakku, you continue to sprint towards the house.
Yes.
Will he follow though? He's just gonna watch.
Kind of pissed him off. Like,
No, yeah, you did just swing for him. What am I on about? So you run for the house. How far away are you? Are you within?
I also want to point out, just to play devil's advocate here, our only asset is gone, which means they have the entire liberties just to burn down this entire barn if they want.
That too. Like, if he takes a moment to detect Leah, he will be like, "Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They've moved."
our only tactical advantage is now gone.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't know she's not in.
That's true.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Okay. Yeah, Jakku, you just ran. People inside, get rid of the last of the crows. He snaps his fingers. Success by 10. Higher of H... Not success by 10, success by 6. Roll higher of HT or will, please, Jakku. Success by 5.
By 5.
Your legs disappear from underneath you.
Uh-oh.
Like, whoop. You've just got smooth, furry stumps. And you land on your face. How fast were you moving?
8.
8. Yeah, so you skid to the floor there. Give me an acrobatics, please. Let me check what the penalty is for not having legs. You granted affliction, disadvantage, no legs.
Not.
So you don't completely skid to a stop. You manage to get yourself into a seated position.
No, that's just the -3 for the coughing. So, but that doesn't include any.
It's because I need to look at lame, not no legs. He's granted lameness. Actually, yeah, no, your legs have not gone. They just suddenly turn to jelly and stop working.
Make up your mind, Luke.
Sorry.
I don't care. I'm just making fun of you.
It's an extra -3 to any skill that requires the use of your legs, including all melee weapon and unarmed combat skills. And basic move is now half your basic speed rounded down.
Three.
Radio, you're up. It feels nasty. But you did kill his pet dragon, so I've got to do it.
It's just the dirty work of a GM, man. Detach yourself from her. This is just the character doing it. It's the character.
He floats on over on his turn. You guys inside, it's like cleared now. There's just some smears of blood and crow halves lying around.
Just wondering where his daughter went.
Doman's gonna say. Oh no, in fact, because the slaves will be coming down the attic steps now. Screaming. Mistress took Leah out window. They go over there.
Yeah, in response to that, Sigmund just goes, "They what?" Shouting at the top of his lungs.
Did I get skipped?
A couple of times, yeah. You can give yourself another healing check if you make a HT check.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah, this combat's become very abstract.
It's how we all die. Just move on to a time rewind and just do a different.
I also. Oh, critical. I also, if I can, I would like to make another hearing check to see if Jack was in danger.
Yeah. Did you make a noise as your legs disappeared, Jakku?
Probably not.
No.
Not even chitterings that I could catch with ultra hearing?
Like when you tickle a rat and it laughs.
I mean, what noise accompanies your legs becoming furry stumps in a poof of magic? Do you even feel that? Like, we're getting into some pretty abstract territory here.
Not even a squeak?
You can roll hearing for sure.
Boop.
I'm pretty sure he just laughed.
No! Why I suck so much?
You deaf, mate. Oh, and
No.
There's the birds.
Not a sound.
everyone lose another FP, please.
Okay.
Jakku.
Jakku rolls over onto his back and just pretty much gives this guy the finger. Just double barreling it.
You can still attack. You're just at -3.
He's not really
How?
close enough, but on his turn next, he is moving in towards you.
Isn't there a penalty for being on your back with a melee weapon as well?
Yeah. Pretty sure. But Sigmund.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I've got the sword in one hand, but yeah, I'm just gonna be giving him the finger.
Or whatever the equivalent is in this
Yeah,
universe.
We don't hear what's going on out there, do we?
No, it's not very obvious.
That's the case. If it's not very obvious, gotta do what Sigmund would do. Which way do they point toward?
East. Well, it's kind of southy.
That way.
Yeah,
Cool.
southeast.
In which case, Sigmund goes over here and kicks the door open for his turn.
Rightio. Doman's like, what are you doing? Let the girl die. He would not say that. I think he's kind of invested in the girl as well.
He might when he's drunk.
Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, he swoops right in front of you, Jakku. Ulrich?
I am at 2, so I am okay. I would like to see how everybody is doing around. Not sure if that's a seeing roll or a observation search.
You don't need to roll anything. You can see that people are alright, but stuff's going to shit. The door's just been kicked open. Apparently Orn and Leah are flying out away from the house.
I would like to see if I can peek on my next turn out of the house. I'm just going to turn and move over here.
Oh, the door got kicked open and dynamic lighting's on. My apologies.
Sounds cool.
Oh,
Oof.
that's okay. Then I'm just going to move one step
still
and
full on the rest
wait.
of it.
that's my turn.
Aye.
Daredevil's gonna fit pretty well.
Jakku.
How close does he fly to me?
He flies to just about 2 yards away from you. He's got his hand
Alright.
on a long dagger in his waist.
I am gonna hold my action. Hello.
Howdily doodly.
Oh, hey,
You're just in time to see Jakku perish. Oh, he muted his headphones.
I am holding my action.
radio.
And basically like when he comes down upon me, I want to two-handed swing that sword, like him.
Give me a vision check.
God
Ooh.
damn it! Really?
In the distance where he threw them teeth down on the ground, there are bony figures emerging from the soil slowly.
Go figure.
Bony figures.
Bony figures.
Okay, could I just get a quick recap?
The
Yeah,
fights.
We were in the house. We were slowly picking off the crows by letting them in the door, then picking them off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all gone now.
Just about. Yeah,
Okay.
that's continued for 7 seconds.
Okay, Jakku ran off and is fighting the Russian guy.
That's a strong way to put it.
Yeah.
Jakku
Or
is
like
coughing.
getting owned by.
So what happened is that he was coughing and sneezing. Then he tried to run back towards the house. The wizard was just like, "You don't have legs anymore." So Jakku doesn't have legs anymore, and now
Oh, yeah.
apparently
Stupid
skeletons
wizards.
are right.
I made a power play and missed.
Okay, and in the house after we finished off the crows, we headed off towards the river.
Well, we did that. The slave said that Lee and Ord were heading towards the east, and Sigmund is just like, "They what?" and just kicked open the front door and is heading over there.
Okay.
Not all the crows have been got, but maybe half by the ones that bled in through that window in there.
I mean, at this point, it's
Yeah.
scorched earth policy. There's no reason for us to be worried about our form of defense.
So Sigmund ran off. Ulrich?
He's still at the front door. He hasn't ran off yet.
Okay,
Ulrich is like
so-
right next to you still. He is still like
Yeah, Doman would be with there because Ulrich was helping in the fight.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He
I'm
also
confident.
heals Sigmund and Doman for
Doman wasn't hurt yet, I believe. So.
In
yeah, like
case
Sigmund and
any of
Doman
them.
were okay. Sigmund and him were just cleaning off the rest of the birds while Ulrich was healing himself. That's the general gist of what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm basically caught up then.
Okay, so Sigmund, what are you up to?
I don't care about these birds. Peace, birds. You ain't my issue. Going over here, making sure I keep those two swarms of birds in my sight, as I just head towards the east. Apparently,
Rightio. Doman, the front door is wide open now. You just watched Sigmund walk out of it.
Front door, and I'm still by the door to the
the bedroom.
four-person room.
There are no more crows beating against the other side of that. Just a couple flapping around in that
my
room.
move right now is 4, so out the door.
Out the door.
I believe it's 4.
Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
You've broken me. He slowly draws out his long thrusting dagger, but does not get any close to you yet, Jakku.
Okay.
Russian guy?
Russian guy.
This is Russian guy. Yeah.
The Skuvnet slowly draws his long dagger. Ulrich?
I pull out my long dagger.
I
It is very big.
don't think I see him. Is he on the north?
Yeah, they're up outside doing that. On the
No,
other side of the
the
house.
north is actually to the left, not to the up,
Correct.
because we're on
Okay.
the west side of the river, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, north is left.
He ain't even looking at the map and he figured it out. I tell you, Jared's a robot.
Okay, so Ulrich peeks out of the door, sees everything's okay. Then he's gonna come this way, just to see if everything's okay on this area, because he's might be missing one party member that he hasn't seen yet.
You did see... Oh no, you didn't see Jakku jump out that window.
Nope. So he only
Oh.
sees the servants, the dogs, Sigmund, Doman. He's mostly worrying where is Leah, Orn, and Jakku.
On one or two crows have
9
caught
minutes,
up with you.
stupid train.
Leah got her sword back, right?
The
Yeah,
dagger, you mean?
she's got a short knife thingy.
I'll tell him. I'll shout at her to
Yeah, she's-
stab him.
She's already going out as they're approaching and she's swinging at the crows as they arrive on your back. Jakku?
Gosh,
Same thing. Evaluating. No.
because he's
Is
not in
that-
range.
Yeah.
But you can wait to attack when he does come into.
Yep.
Sigmund. Oh, the crows. I kind of skipped him. Yeah, they'd have come forward to get you.
Cool.
You'd actually be able to dodge away from him if you wanted,
Sounds good to me.
because they'd have to move on to you.
I mean, I'll take that.
Yeah, no problem. And you can still also attack that swarm.
How many crows are in the swarm?
10 to 12.
Okay.
But once you get them down to 5, they can't really hurt you anymore.
Oh, it's on my turn? Cool.
Radio. Do you stab a crow or two?
I mean, I'll do the same thing as last time and just do all out determined for that +3 and just swing 3 times for it for a total
Rightio.
-2.
Yeah, you take out a bunch of crows.
Cool. 3 crows down.
Doman, you also get swarmed by a couple. You can retreat backwards into the house or kind of sideways to run to the east.
Yeah, back into the house if I'm getting swarmed. And this would just be a retreat, or am I taking a turn action? I can't see the turn order.
It'd just be a dodge and retreat, but it is also your turn now. And you succeed at the dodge and
Okay.
retreat.
Yeah. So one swarm in front of me, right at the door as I just step inside again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all out double for standard attack thing. Because why not?
Aye, aye. Yeah, you get 2 crows. Swing, swing.
And they dissolve into nothingness.
They do start melting after they get put. So, Jakku, he does come towards you now. Feel free to make that attack.
Okay. So it'll be. I'm gonna make it all out determined. I got a +1, so that's -5. I got a +3, or that's +5. And I got -3 for the affliction, and I got
You're actually at -4 for lying down or crawling.
Yep. So I'm at a total of a -2 to this.
Even with your coffin? It's -3 to DX, -1 to IQ.
Yeah, I've taken. I literally just took all that into
Yeah,
account.
that one. That
Okay.
was the first one. Go ahead, please don't crit.
Or I guess fucking. So it does -7, -2 total. It hits.
Potentially. Was it deceptive at all? in
No.
that? No. Oh, I'm sorry. That was versus a 13. He swoops back. It's like, tuts. No. And then he's gonna come in and attempt to poke his dagger into your eyeball. But it's kind of difficult, but he's still gonna try. Yes, his target number's like an 8 to just poke you in the eye straight up. And he misses. It floats back a little bit. It's like, ah! He wants to get you the same way you got his dragon. Ulrich?
Can I make a...
And why is he attacking Jakku?
Hmm?
And why is he attacking Jakku if wants to get the way he got his dragon?
Jakku finished the dragon off with a sword to the eye hole.
Ulrich did like 100 damage.
Uh-huh, but when you cast a spell
Semantics.
to see who killed the dragon.
That'll do it.
And Ulrich, you'd have to approach that window because there's a bookcase kind of against it, but once you got to there, you could peek through.
Okay, I'll get there. That would be 1.7. I would not be able to do anything else, but I can clearly see Jakku from there.
Yeah, absolutely. You see Jakku on the floor. Ooh.
Can I get on the other side?
You'd have to like spend the next turn moving the bookcase, and then the turn after opening the window, and then the turn after climbing through.
Okay, I'll spend the next 3 turns doing that action.
On, we're at like 23 seconds, so you must be pretty close to the... Oh, you'd be about 70 meters to the east at this point.
Yeah, I with as much talk as you keep saying about they came out of the water, I think the water's a bad idea. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. We'll start heading south now.
Rightio.
And any birds that approach, it's Leah's job to stab them.
Yes, she manages
She's
to take a couple
kid
out.
flying in the air with one hand and a knife. Or not
Yeah, and that's her job.
Hasn't even been properly trained.
Ooh. Okay. Yep, Jakku. He's still in range.
Well, yeah, he'd be at 1 because he attacked. He stepped in and attacked.
Yep.
So... Jesus Christ. I guess we're just gonna do it again. All out, determined. Actually... Can I, like... what's he wearing?
Robes. Like, monk's robes. But dark. And...
Does it look like he's got... Have I heard, like, the rattle of mail or something?
No, he seems to be unarmored.
Whoa. Not getting any of that.
Yep.
What'd you say, Jared?
Alright, I am gonna... I want to slash him across, like, the stomach and try to catch him between the ribcage and the...
Ribcage.
You want to get the ribs?
No, I want to... I'm trying to cut him in half at the spine below the ribcage.
Okay.
He's one of those crazy scoop nets.
Might be possible if you roll a crazy amount of damage.
Oh. Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna do this again.
What did I just roll? Oh, I'm sorry, Jakku. But he's clicked his finger this time. Oh, that were a bad roll, though. Roll me HT, please. You need to succeed by 3 or more to resist.
Or fail.
Oh, yeah, everything goes black. You have been blinded. Sigmund.
Same thing as last time. So, that's my backup sheet.
Wait,
Wait.
I can do a defensive reaction to his blind magic, right?
You actually could have, yeah.
I would like to do that.
It's a sacrificial dodge attempt.
Hold
No,
it.
no, no, no,
Emma.
no, no, no.
Hold it.
My counter.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Don't worry about it. Just hold it.
Okay.
Didn't
the
you
blindness
use all
doesn't
those up?
actually affect me as bad.
Okay, okay. I wasn't sure if you had blind fighting or something.
He does have.
Yeah, and
Yeah. But also, I think you used all those spells up on the
You did.
crows.
Oh yeah, I did. So even if I wanted to, I am empty. Sorry.
Sigmund, you dispersed that swarm.
Oh.
You took it down to like 3 crows left.
Alright, nice.
Doman, if you can hear us, if we can hear you. Doman's connected via...
Oh, I realized I was muted. Just get out of the tunnel. Could you describe the situation again?
You're in the
Swarm trying to
doorway.
meet up the door, right?
Yeah, swarm of crows in the doorway.
All out double. So just flat rolls twice.
Yep. You take out 2 more crows. One of them goes off at the wing and kind of spirals down, melting from the dirty hole. I don't even know.
Dirty hole.
didn't he just cast a spell?
He cast it as a defense.
Fuck.
Oh no, but you'd have still hit him. What am I on about? He couldn't have cast that as a spell. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, he cast that spell on this turn then, in that case. Ulrich.
Second turn doing that.
Radio, the window's open.
Just for clarification, the only thing spell you can cast as a defensive action would be the to cancel out another caster spell.
Mm-hmm. Or that'd get you out of the way of the injury. Orn still just flying, heading kind of south now.
Yeah, we're going south now. We're gonna meet up with the people of the next town. I know it's a while away, but I've done this before.
Jakku.
But Luke, can I
oh.
modulate my speed so she can when she kills a bird, it'll slow down a little bit for a second so one can catch up?
Yeah, there were only like 2 that got to you so far, and the rest are kind of... But yeah.
The whole point was I want to just modulate my speed just enough so only 1 or 2 are at us at a time.
Give me just a DX check, please.
Okay. Bonuses or subtractions or just straight up?
Just straight up.
It'd be like usually a flight check, but you don't have to do that.
I'd let you do aerobatics instead of something like that. No. Yeah, you tried to modulate and then the swarm is kind of on you.
Okay. How many?
Like about 8 of them.
Okay.
Flying in and pecking at you. Jakku, it is your turn now.
I am gonna act like this affects me and take a hold action, and when he comes in, I am going to attack the fuck out of him when he least expects it.
Give me acting, please.
I'm not even like actually acting.
He's just not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm taking a hold action.
Waiting to swing if you think he comes close.
Yeah, but I actually meant to roll my blind fighting, which is the same skill, or the same.
Okay. Sigmund.
Unless I could take the new blind fighting roll and I'd just keep that power blow.
No, I don't think so. Siegmund.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the fuck around and start heading towards where my daughter was just apparently taken.
Roll vision, please.
Okay.
So she was taken again?
Yeah, she's been kidnapped by
Orn literally flew out of the house with her. So,
Uh.
both from a tactical and fatherly perspective, Sigmund ain't staying in that fucking house.
So... Yep, you see him. You got a +10, but also a -10. So, you make it.
Sure works for me. Start boogieing on over. Start sprinting.
Aye. Doman, there's only a couple of crows. You'd only need to attack once more to get rid of these crows in the doorway.
Oakley dokley, I'll do that. Step inside the door.
You only managed to get one of them. You rolled a 17, I'm afraid.
Oof.
But it is still enough to make them harmless.
Still step outside then.
Rightio. Let's see, Jakku's wily. I want to get that sword out at his end. Double check my spells. Double check my spells. I think I'll just... That's pretty brutal.
So what's stopping you?
The ground beneath you and around you lights on fire, Jakku. Like nothing you've ever seen. Blazing hot furnace
I don't
power
see
flames.
it at all.
Like nothing you've ever felt. Uh, 10 burning damage.
Ow.
I take my swing.
He didn't come closer. He floated away and clicked his fingers.
Alright, great. I'm at 0.
Rightio. Ulrich, you just saw Jakku get lit on fire.
I would like to mimic the dragon's dead cry.
Oh. Go ahead, roll me IQ to recall it,
Done.
I believe. Oh. Yeah, he looks right at you.
And I step out. I believe that's the point I do.
Yeah, as you climb through the window, you let out that cry the dragon did as it died.
I just look at the scoop net, just attacking my party member, and I put my axe right above my shoulder as I just scream like that.
Orn's still booking it. You've got eyes on a Sigmund. It feels very reminiscent.
Are the 8? Are those 8 the only 8, or are there more?
There are still more floating around the house, but those are the only ones that have chased you so far.
Okay.
And they would actually peck.
So what I'm gonna do this round is I'm gonna try to punch one in the face.
Have you
Will you be carrying my daughter with one hand at that point?
No, we're backpacking.
Oh, okay.
She's my backpack.
Yes, she has. Oh dear, that we're on. Just trying to roll on. Slight roll 20 breakage on my end. The stream will be fixed momentarily.
Oh, did I just get critted?
No, that was a damage roll. How much DR have you got?
Well, I get a dodge, don't I?
No, not against swarms.
No, it's a swarm. The swarm wraps around you and Leah. And you both take 5 damage. Not the 10.
It's essentially a melee AoE. But in return, you auto-hit against it. Unless you crit. Or crit fail.
Unless I crit fail.
Yeah, unless you crit fail. And it only does 1 damage, though.
But it kills a bird.
Yeah. And Leah also kills a bird this turn, so there's like 6 left if you're attacking.
Indeed I am. So...
But do you have any DR?
Might as well all out double.
I got a
attack
little bit.
if You're doing it
Not much.
They're currently moving, so they're not doing all out, sure.
But it'd be a... What am I saying? The words have left my mouth. Good lord. Yeah, 5 damage. 5 cutting damage before DR.
Okay.
Charisma, where are you?
Alright, so what is it now, then? Just what is fighting default to?
You could just roll against DX to hit an opponent.
5 points a level.
Do I get multiples?
You do. You slap 2 birds out.
There's 3 left?
No, there's 5 left if you get 2, and Leah gets 1 that turn. But that's still low enough to disperse so that it can't hurt you anymore.
Okay.
You said there were 6 left before Leah and Orn attacked.
Did I? Oh, in that case, then, yeah, well dispersed.
Cool. That's me.
Jakku, you are laid in a fire.
So you said he went up?
Yeah, you sensed him floating away.
Right.
You realize I'm making my backup character the totally schmimey rogue, and I love
Should I just kill everyone
high manual
right now?
dexterity, smooth operator, charisma.
So you just crawl away out of the fire, Jakku.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Rightio. Your clothes are still burning somewhat. Sigmund.
Still going.
Aye, aye. Doman, have you returned home yet? Or are you still on an auto? On the metro?
Waiting for the next train. Let's see. I just stepped 1 step out of the house and the ravens are dead.
Yes.
The crows are dead around me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and there's nothing in front of me, but I've heard noise to the right, which would be the north, and then around the east, around the house.
Yeah. Behind you on the other
Yeah.
side of the house, and you can see Sigmund running away to your left.
Move right 5 to go around the north side of the house to the east.
Rightio.
Tis all. Also, Discord's a fucking battery hog, so I might die on the way back.
Ooh.
Noted. Character death in real life.
Was at fucking 80, now it says it's 17.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, wow,
Like,
yeah.
It murders your battery whenever you're...
Save yourself in case you get mugged.
Oh, erotic arts, and eat that. Hold on.
So James, roll me hearing.
Note that snuggling is DX average, as we determined in the other campaign.
I'll also get smuggling as well.
No, snuggling.
I'm snuggling? Nah, he ain't one to snuggle.
I need to get that one.
He's landed. You heard his feet land behind you.
Okay.
Ulrich.
I'm gonna step here.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, he landed and he's looking at you, Ulrich.
So I'm gonna step this way as I say, "You did not just," and I just put my axe in my hands.
For future reference, Ev, you could have you could have used your defense so Jakku didn't catch on fire.
But he didn't
But,
have them
like-
spells left.
I don't have any.
If
Oh
you-
yeah, that's right.
I'm out. Sorry.
Oh,
Otherwise, I would have done that to stop the fire damage.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna try and heal it up next turn. That's all I can do.
And Orn still just flying away.
We murdered. No, we're finishing those birds off.
Oh, okay, just like the 3 that are left over. Yeah, give me a DX check.
So as long as I don't crit fail, okay. But I killed another one.
That's strength, but I'm pretty sure your DX is still over.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. There's only... no, Leah didn't manage to get hers. But the 2 that are left are flying away now. They, like, break. One goes to the east and one goes to the west.
Okay. Well, then I'll take my 1 step, starting to move.
Mm-hmm.
This son of a bitch doesn't see this coming. All-out attack, determined. So this is at a -2. Fuck it.
Oh, you kidding with the laser?
Oh, no.
That's on the power blow, at least.
Yeah, that doesn't actually really matter.
Okay. Come on, laser. Don't be such a dick to James.
You can do it.
This is a knee slash.
Hey.
Not deceptive at all.
No.
It needs to beat an 11.
Oh.
Oh!
You hit him.
Nine cutting to the knee.
Yeah. That skeleton leg comes clean off. He'll drop to the ground next to you and he's like, ah! Oh! Sigmund, are you still running after?
Yeah.
What a bad time to end his flight spell. Doman, carrying on around the house.
Yep. Yep.
Radio. There are crows here on the map.
That'd be 5 or 6 movement, I believe.
They too spread. Aye.
That's fine because it's sprinting.
Mm-hmm. He's going to attempt to just stab this into your heart, Jakku. On the ground next to you there. Attacking from the ground, -4 to the vitals, another -3, and for your size, that's just a miss. Oh!
Just like to say, FYI, if my phone does die, I'll be back at the hour.
Radio.
Okay.
Cool stuff. Ulrich, he's on the ground and he just tried to stab Jakku and missed.
I'm gonna move. Oh, I need to select move. And not sure if I can push him as a charge attack. If I'm moving.
He's on the ground.
Yeah, he's on the ground. You could make a slam into him, but you'd also take the damage that you deal to him.
I'll do it. How do I do that?
Dude.
You just roll against brawling to make a slam, I'm pretty sure.
Is he? Yeah, it's just brawling, but he's on the ground. You literally just be like belly flopping on.
It would be
Yeah,
a
just
belly.
axe him to the neck.
Yeah,
Critical belly lodger!
How are you gonna stab you with a dagger? Have fun.
Oh,
No
you
dodge, though.
You're legit going for the slam.
I mean, he critted it, so he has to.
Yeah. Roll back up on the crit table, please.
Of course. That's 3d6, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 33d6, no.
I'll take that damage.
What were your first 3, though? 1, 5, and 4?
1, 5, 4.
Yeah, that would
1,
be
5,
10. I'll allow the 12, which is he drops anything he's holding. So yeah, that dagger falls out of the ground as he takes... What is your max HP, Ulrich?
My maximum HP is 14.
5 crushing damage to you and to him.
Do I get any resistance from my clothing?
Yeah, DR counts as normal, so you should resist like 4 of that.
Awesome, I get 1 damage.
So you crippled his limb. And then you did 5. Oh, that's interesting.
Basically, Ulrich was so mad about this skull thing bullying his Usagi friend that he just literally ran up and fell onto him.
Mm-hmm. On, the crows have dispersed now.
Completely.
All the ones... Or give me vision, actually.
Vision, where did you go? There you went. By 7?
Yeah, the 2 that were chasing you are flying back to the house now. And there aren't any coming your way.
Do I see a Sigmund?
Yes, you would see Sigmund run in your direction.
Alright, I'll move, but at 1 slower than he's going. 1 or 2 slower than he's going.
You slow down to let him catch up. Got ya.
Yeah, but I'm still moving.
Jakku, you've not actually attempted to put yourself out yet, have you?
No.
You take 1 burning damage.
Alright.
Also, roll me HT.
I'll point out it takes 3 seconds to put yourself out.
Ah, there you go. Success by 1. Okay, yeah, you don't lose any FP because of the heat just yet. It has only been a second or 2.
That one put me at -1.
Tunnel time, bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Enjoy the tunnel. But it looks like you're conscious, Jakku.
Awesome. Fuck it. Can I, like, stab him in the head?
Yeah. I think I'll need blind fighting again.
Oh, yeah. Nope, I can't.
So you can attempt to, but you're at -4 because you don't know the hex is in.
Yeah.
Oh, you only know his location to 1 hex.
I'm gonna chalk it up to I can't tell the difference between him and Ever.
Who?
Ulrig.
Oh.
This is just a pile of people right now. Were you doing anything, Jakku?
I mean, I guess just listening.
So you just do nothing that turn, radio?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess... No, I mean... I can't see anything, so... Yeah. Just listening.
Radio. Sigmund is running.
Yep.
Doman is also running around the side of the house.
What's visible? It should be around, like, halfway around the house.
Yep. He's gonna
What is
crawl
visible?
back. a
Doesn't he have a bear on top of him?
He can only maneuver to out of sea range. It weren't technically a pin,
Okay.
just a slam. But he will shuffle to there and attempt to cast this. I should decide the spell before I roll it. Grimoire.
Also, Ever?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should have just attacked him with the axe, dude.
I figure I would pin him down.
Again, for who to follow up on?
It's a mage, dude. Like, he was just gonna cast a spell either way. You should have just attacked him.
It was a good belly flop, though. As much as an axe attack would have been optimal, it was a decent belly flop. Now you just gotta not get stabbed by him.
At least he's not wearing a knife now.
Roll HT or will, please, Ever, whichever's higher.
Same. Let's go with
Does
HT.
Fit come into play on this?
No.
I'm not fit.
Is that summon attack? Did
What?
We did not catch that.
Whatever
with that
you
slam
said, buddy.
attack? Did Ulrich remember that he has +5 to hit the wizard?
Oh, yeah, that's
yes,
true.
I do have +5 to hit to that guy.
You take 9 cutting damage, kind of everywhere there, Ulrich.
Ooh.
So it's area DR.
Area DR. My area DR is 2 because of the letter set.
Your area
So
DR is 2.
Well, every piece of equipment is 2. I
Oh,
guess
right.
it was an
I
average.
see. You know, your total area DR at the minute will be 3 because of the spell you've got cast.
Okay, so... Oh, plus 2 more from my skin. That would not be just 1. Not sure if that averages to 4.
No, your leather DR, they're all at 2.
Oh,
But if
got
you've
it.
got unarmored places, then your area DR becomes only 1.
So with that 6 damage, my... Ulrich would be at -5.
6 turns into 9 for cutting as well. Because it's
6 turns
1.5
into 9.
times.
Okay, -8.
And it's your turn.
The unconscious roll. Hard to submit, and he's gonna sing. Another healing for him and Jacko, and he's gonna exclude this guy, because he doesn't like him.
Fair dues.
Jacko and I heal for 5. So I'm at -3.
4.
Let's see, he sings, I'll show you yours and might.
On. Flying. Not quite as fast as
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, we're just letting Daddy Dearest be able to catch up.
I think it's a good time for a break, honestly. We've been going a bit over an hour, and I just kind of need to get my brain straight for a second, and Jared will be back at a computer shortly also.
Yep. 10 minutes, 15 tops.
But we're going to take a quick break and be back in 5 or 10 minutes. We are back in the middle of a fight that has seen James have his legs disappeared and get set on fire.
Rubbered, not disappeared.
Rubbered.
What is it, 17 seconds so
I
far?
thought they just disappeared.
We're actually at 29 seconds now.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, this is a GURPS combat that is 29 seconds long so far. There was a period where James and the Scoovnet just kind of spoke to each other. Well,
to be fair, this is how GURPS should run. We've been doing hyperspeed GURPS for a while now.
To be fair, also, when we've been playing other games, it has kind of been, you know, super situations where you've got insane options to decide on. But yeah, Jakku, you don't see this, but it's your turn. So I'll not describe it right now because you don't see it. All you know is you're on fire. Which, speaking of, 2 damage from the fire. You know the Scoovnet's nearby. You also know the bear's nearby.
Make this 1 level of deceptive. God damn it, I should have not done that because it would have been a crit.
That's always the way, but still a level of deceptive's going to be brutal against this. Let's see here. He's currently at like that much HP. He's going to make this feverish. So that he only ends up at -2.
I don't think you can dodge and retreat. Oh.
Yeah, no, even if he can't, you still hit. If he can't, then he only failed by 10.
He would be able to dodge and retreat, but it'd just be a movement by 1. Oh, wow, that's some damage right there.
That is some damage. It's like instant death kind of damage.
Leave it to the rabbit to be blind rubbered and on fire and still deal 24 damage.
Holy hell.
Yep,
To the neck.
I think you just cut the guy's head off.
Yep. You just chopped that Scoovnet's head off. Something interesting happens when he dies. Okay. Success by 7 on that spell set with the trigger of if he dies, then hopefully so should everything else within 10 yards of him.
So everything else in 10 yards just died?
Can I make a reaction?
It gets to roll.
Well, chance, Jakku.
The greater of HT or will and hope to succeed by 7 or more, or suffer the heart attack affliction.
Oh, so it's not like an explosion.
I'd like to point out that heart
Nope.
attack can be treated by the first aid spell that Ulrig has, I believe. Oh shit, Ulrig unlearned that spell. Never mind.
Yeah, and he's in range. Because he's literally belly flopped on him.
Yeah,
Ulrich, give us your thing.
HT or will.
James, you start having a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rig, you did not!
I have not
What?
come this far to die now.
Let me get to...
Was that a crit?
Yes.
It was a critical success.
Ulrig rolled a 4 versus a 12 on his health roll. For the instant kill spell. It's not really instant kill, it's just about as close
It's
as
heart
you
attack,
can get.
but it's close as you can get.
Takes like
yeah.
3 or 4 minutes.
I assume we're out of combat now?
Yes. I'm just going to minimize the turn order rather than close it. I am just getting here to... Where is it? If you're reading along at home, you'll want to go to GURPS Basic Set, page 429. You immediately drop to -1 times FP. And what's your HT there?
Did you say minus FP? I thought you couldn't do that. Isn't it minus HP?
No, it says heart attack, you immediately drop to -1 times FP. You can hit -10 FP.
That's when you start taking damage.
It's more than -10 each FP that you can't hit.
So that's -15.
Wow. And you've got a HT of 14.
Yes.
So you will die in 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Unless someone can...
Unless someone resuscitates you. Anyone got a defibrillator on them?
Oh.
Make a successful physician roll at TL7+. First aid at TL7+. Each attempt takes a minute.
There's I don't think there's anything at TL 2 to 3.
Yeah, no,
that
I
can
think
help
he just has a heart attack and
Back-
dies.
Yeah, back then when you had a heart attack, you fucking died. The old shaman did not come out of the house with like 2 metal planks and just rub them on your chest.
Magic could do it.
How long will it take the heart attack to take effect?
4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we are out of combat. Can I recover magic normally and not have to wait 5 seconds to just do one of the rolls?
No, you can recover
No,
magic.
you still do that.
But it
It takes that time, but you can roll the thing in your sheet, which
Got it.
doesn't
If I can do that, then I
automatically
will... Okay. I would like to recover enough magic to get the counter spell up and help Jacko with that.
Counterspell won't help. He's no longer under the effect of magic. He's just having a heart. Counterspell would affect it if he were about to be attacked by a heart attack spell, but he's not. He's just having a heart attack.
First aid might help? No?
Have you got first aid?
I have one left.
I thought you unlearned that spell.
He's gonna say, "You cannot die too, Jakku," as he uses his last first aid. If possible.
Do you have that spell?
When you say
I thought you unlearned that spell.
No,
is
that's
the body.
sorry, that's
Lesser body?
It's the same heal. It's the 1d6 area of 2 restore body.
That's not the first aid spell.
That's
First
not
aid.
the first aid spell. It's
No, that
That-
recovers wounds.
yeah. That
First
doesn't.
aid is its own special thing. First aid is lesser body, no special effects or anything, and it just says first aid.
Yeah, and
Someone
without
with
that, like,
first aid or physician can make a roll.
but it's like a huge penalty.
Back in a minute.
TL difference.
Radio.
You might as well try. I mean, the critical successes have happened at times like this.
Sure.
Dude,
at
I
that
got
point,
nothing. I can't help Jakku.
I'm just trying to find... My GM screen's gone all wonky. Sort yourself out, GM screen. View. Page display. It's on... What? Nanny? Oh, I'm just zoomed right in like a numpty. Oh, dear. So, no. It's impossible to attempt first aid at skill TL4 or more. TL plus 4 or more.
So Jakku just dies.
In 4 minutes and 60 seconds, we could end the session here and then maybe Spot could save you.
Isn't that just 5 minutes?
If he can get back in 4 minutes and 60 seconds. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. 4 minutes and
How long
30.
does it take for him to brew a potion, though?
Oh,
Like an hour.
an hour. But he has got gizmos. He has got a gizmo.
I think it was just a valiant thing. Jakku took on and murdered the wizard. I think we're playing more game.
Oh.
Game of death. It's just so
There is
brutal,
chance.
though. that he dies of a heart attack after this fight. Slowly.
Yeah, that's rough.
Choking.
Just really got nothing to help. I have the cure wounds one, but I thought I would need the other one.
I think we should regroup though, and triage a bit. Should we take a 10-minute break?
Yeah, it's been an hour.
We just had a very short break, but yeah, let's take a slightly longer break players can decide on how they want to watch Jakku die, pretty much. But we'll be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that slightly longer break there. So, Jakku just chopped the head off this scoovnet and then started choking, gasping for air. Ulrich were next to him and sensed that the spell went off as the scoovnet died. Some kind of trigger to attempt to take out anyone who would murder him. And Ulrich, you see that Jakku is not in a good place right there.
Okay. Would I be able to attempt a restore body spell?
Yep, I think like you do still have to come up with this kind of on the spot. Give me just a.
What was the skill to see that? Connoisseur magic? No.
Have you got thaumatology?
I have thaumatology and artist musical composition.
Give me thaumatology, please.
Thaumatology will give me a 9 out of 12.
Yeah, you succeeded. You can start to think of that spell, but you're working really fast. You're like gonna have to scribble notes in your thing and start banging a rhythm with your axe and stuff.
Okay, it will also take me 5 seconds after that to gather the necessary energy for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got 5 minutes before he has an. Oh, is it 4 minutes before he dies of straight up
5
heart attack?
minutes. It's technically 4 minutes and 60 seconds, but that's 5 minutes.
4 minutes and 40 seconds ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, after about 2 minutes, you're ready. You've gathered energy, and you can go ahead and roll me singing.
Got it.
And then Jakku, if you can roll HT, please.
Success by 6.
That's not as much as is success by 7. We rule a 16, so your heart attack stops. Your vision is restored. Ulrich, I'm guessing the first thing you did is put Jakku out because he was also on fire having a heart attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
He kind of like pats him, makes him roll, and like he was rolling a pen on dough.
Yeah, I see it.
But yeah, after he puts the flames out of Jakku, he starts kind of like putting his hands together, more like a prayer than a chant or than a song, and then he touches Jakku's chest and tries to cure him and restore the body from all its illness.
I was just wondering if it had also cure his legs. It would. I don't know if you'd have to cast it 3 times to cure the heart attack, blindness, and legs, though.
He'll focus on the heart attack first, and then gather up, and then the other.
The heart attack stops, Jakku, but you're still blind and wiggly legs.
I'm sure when the heart attack stops, I pass out.
Oh, yeah, right. You're at minus 15 FP.
So Ulrich just said, like, shit, did it work?
Well, I have one more way to find out, and I'll use my last healing spell. It's not going to be much, but at least I hope it stabilizes him. Jakku and I get 6 HP back. I'm at 3.
Roll HT, please, Jakku. You're unwilling because you're unconscious.
And Ulrich would need to roll HT, right?
No, you automatically affect yourself. Oh, right. Stop falling unconscious. Yeah, Ulrich.
Oh,
No!
So you cure his whatchamacallit and then pass out.
Yeah, cure his heart attack and then pass out.
That was too exhausting for him.
So we are all unconscious up there.
Yeah, Doman, you've just walked around and glimpsed this.
What the fuck happened here?
Sigmund, you're catching up with Orn over to the right.
Alright.
Can we turn dynamic lighting off?
Yes. Sorry. You might have to refresh your roll 20s. Do you like how the map gets all weird and high res at this board?
Excuse me, I believe it's rolls 20.
Rolls 20? You roll 20s?
Oh, so did all those skeleton teeth just die when this guy went down too?
Oh, snap.
Skeleton teeth?
With Jakku having a heart attack, I forgot entirely.
Well, time for us to do some shit.
No, they have crumbled, yeah.
Okay, never mind. I guess I'll kill those birds.
They were slowly climbing out of the ground and approaching you, Ulrich, as you were slammed on the ground.
Now I am unconscious, so there's
Do all
not
the
much I can do.
birds explode too? Because they were being held together by...
They've just died, the birds.
What color did they die then?
Purple.
Wah,
Royal.
wah. Once I realize that everything over there has stopped, I'm gonna stop and let Sigmund catch up.
Yeah, I mean, he catches up, makes sure his daughter's okay. Obviously has something to say, but it's not the perfect time to say it right now.
Leah's got a couple of cuts on her cheeks and, like, top of her head.
Sigmund just fucking scowls.
She
I make my angry eye back at you.
She's like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you're not. You were put in danger. Everyone was put in danger. We'll talk about this later.
Mm-mm.
It's not your fault.
What's going on over there? She's pointing.
Shit, do I see what's happening over there?
You can see Ulrich, like, and Jakku laid next to a skeleton. Doman stood over him, possibly.
One moment, what Sigmund said sounded like a quote from The Lion King. I'm trying to find the original.
Which part? We'll talk about this later. We were all put in danger, or shit? Can I see?
You put us all in very great danger.
Well.
Well, once we notice that everyone seems to be dead over there, I guess we'll head back.
Yep, Sigmund is going to make sure his sword is still drawn, but hold his daughter's hand and walk with her instead of having her with Or.
Yeah, she's holding your arm tightly.
Cool.
She's
Then
tucked
we
her
go.
dagger back in her sheath.
Alright.
Servants and doggos are running out to greet you as you're running back. Also a hand-drawn pig that I accidentally collected.
One of the ones that's left, so yeah. The pigs didn't die! I get to keep the pigs.
We saved the bacon.
I mean, are the pigs alive?
One of them has died, but the other 5 are alive. One of them's not been scratched up at all. The rest have got various degrees of scratching up.
But yeah, we get back.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. They're unconscious there. That dead Skuvnet is dead.
I'm going to say something nasty at him in his language.
Radio. He didn't say anything back. His head is not attached to the body.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
Jakku's
I
asleep.
just said something.
Ulrich's asleep.
Well, that's the thing that just happened.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Are you two both at negative HP?
Me?
No, the bear and the bunny.
I never actually hit negative HP.
Okay, then.
Well, I did, but then the bear did that spell, and then I didn't get back below.
I am a tree.
Okay, all right. Have you got very fit, Jakku?
I've just got fit.
Fit. Okay. Oh. You'll wake up in like half an hour when you recover your your FP. Yeah.
Okay.
And Ulrig, you should wake up in about 15 minutes.
All right. The cart isn't floating anymore, but we have the guys get the big guy on the cart. I'll carry Jakku. Let's go south. With as much as the demons.
We will head south and we will head towards the capital. This is our plan.
Perhaps what is on the carts might be moved onto the boats.
A fine idea.
I only was able to keep one of the boats, right?
Yeah, there's only one boat, but it is still moored down by the river.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, the servants will rush into the barn.
I will open the pig pen, by the way. I want these things starving to death. And the littlest one who is not harmed, I'm going to pick up too. Or no. Screw it. No, these guys can just...
Who's the littlest one in this case?
Pigpen would have been opened all the night unless someone
No, it was
closed it.
We fed them and then they went back in. But I'm just letting them loose.
So is that Scoobnet's body there?
Yeah, it did not disappear.
Cool. I go over and search it. Or at least I go over and basically strip it dry. And that doesn't need a search.
Yeah, the robes are very fancy. It is a thick, velvety material.
Give a shit about the robes.
And they're not even covered in blood.
Are there any like orders or anything on it? I'm looking for orders, I'm looking for symbols, I'm looking for some kind of identifiable date. I'm looking for information here.
His dagger is very fancy and ornate, and it's got a little circular pommel that has got some of them old wretch letters inscribed around it.
I'll go ahead and take this for the time being, and we'll take a look at it on the boat later.
And there were also an amulet around his neck that seemed to have similar inscribed old wretch.
Alright, and we'll go ahead and take that as well.
But he didn't have anything else with him.
We'll take that for the time being.
His hat's still in good nick. The robe got a bit singed and definitely cut around the shoulder area and leg area. But the hat is in perfect condition.
So while he's searching him, I'm going to take Jakku back to the boat and place him in the boat securely.
Roydio, you don't just dangle him over an oar.
How many people can fit?
You can fit like 3 people in that boat.
All right, so I think the big guy is going to have to be on the cart for a bit.
Aye. The servants will manoeuvre him best they can. Sit him in the cart. And you set straight off, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're not staying here.
Alright.
You said the Scoofnet has a hat. Is it a bitch and cowboy hat?
Nah.
Had like a feather in it from the picture.
Yeah. More like a musketeer hat.
Meh.
Me.
It's a fancy hat. You might as well take it and sell it.
I said meh.
But I'm not there. So.
Alright.
You should make it to the fork in these rivers by evenfall. People got... I need riding, navigation, land, Ox barely manages his teamster there.
Where's my navigation? Oh, that's my backup character. God damn it.
Riding by 1, navigation line by 3.
Yep, you're okay.
Alright. I'll go ahead and roll as well, just in case.
No one gets lost. Jakku, you will wake up. Ulrig, you will wake up.
When Jacko wakes up on his native language, I'll go, shh, no, stay lying down. Stay down. You're fine. Ish.
I think Jackie's pretty okay with that.
Feel that you're in the rowing boat.
We got him in. I assume his clothes didn't make it.
Mostly burnt, I'd have said. Everything that's not got DR would be fairly ruined.
I got him.
I'm covered in fur.
Yeah, not so much anymore.
Yeah, when animals get burned, it's bad.
I got him covered in wet compresses on his wounds that weren't completely healed.
Roll me some kind of first aid or physician check, please.
What is that default to first aid?
IQ -6 at least, and then
IQ -4.
We out the right tools as well. I'm gonna say
First aid, equipment modifiers.
345.
Here it is, just straight up.
So it's a -4 base to start.
If it wants to roll. Let's try this again.
So if it's improvised, it's -2. If it's just like wet cloths.
Well, it's not a crit. It's not a crit, but I do make it even at ridiculous minus.
Roll me HT,
like
please, Jakku. Oh, you actually failed, so you don't recover any more HP from that. But it's not messing you up, at least.
Okay.
Like, yeah, if you'd have rolled a 15, you could have legit hurt him there, I reckon, on.
Medical care is weekly at this TL.
Oh, so it wouldn't be for a week until you got that roll anyway.
Yeah.
But I still got him on the heal. Or on the I'm making sure it's not getting worse.
You have treated the wounds correctly as best you can. With what you have.
I feel like once those two are starting, Mr. Sigmund does look over them. I'll look over to them and just clear his head and says, "Stay down. You two earn a warrior's rest. Sleep for now, rest, recuperate. Take an extra ration. Eat. You deserve it."
You get handed a very nicely cooked piece of fish for your supper, Ulrig. You are muted, possibly. I've not heard from you in a while.
Yes, I was muted. I was saying,
Smells nice. Thank you.
and can I just go back to sleep for a little bit before he eats that
you
later?
crash out for the.
Dude, just sleep. Like, literally everyone is telling you and Jakku to just chill. Stay juicy, relax.
Done enough.
Dome and
Yeah,
Sigmund and Orn take watches.
Should be.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Give me your perceptions, please.
By 3 for me.
Nothing out of the ordinary. You see birds at a couple of points, Doman and Orn, but they're not crows.
We're gonna be so paranoid of birds.
And yeah, the night passes fairly smoothly for Jakku and Ulrig. Get full night's rest each.
I'll do first watch by the by.
And
I get a full night's rest plus another full night's rest.
sleep for 8 hours. Insane. And there's actually a bit of a bridge. You can see from your location that river will be crossable quite easily. You've been on somewhat of a road all this way now, and it gets a fair bit fancier from here.
So we'll get there. Looks like at about dinner the next day.
You'd arrive at probably evening the next day, if you don't hit any hiccups on the road. But it seems like you're just on a travel. Aye.
I'll be trying to pull out the gemstones from that gold hunk I have during the trip.
While we are traveling here, let's see. I'm wondering which one Sigmund would do first. Whatever, information's more important right now. He'll take out the dagger, and he'll take out the amulet, and he'll look over to Orn and just go, Orn, question.
Mm-hmm.
You spoke that man's language, correct?
Yeah.
Decipher these for me, please. And he'll hand you the dagger and amulet.
Do I need to roll anything for it because it's old, or can I just read it because I have the language?
Did you purchase it at Written as well?
Well, is it Wretch or the demon?
It's it's Old Wretch. Yeah.
So, I can just read it.
You have Old Wretch.
I have Wretch at accented reading.
What do you have Old Wretch at?
Anything?
No.
No. Then no, not quite.
I can roll linguistics.
I thought that would just be to know what language it is.
Yeah, that'd identify it for sure. You might be able to tell how many words there are there or something.
But it wouldn't be an actual translation, is the issue.
The only source you've had to that language so far was so encrypted that it were entirely gibberish.
Okay, so Old Wretch is the demon language.
Yes.
Okay.
Sigmund's gonna raise his eyebrow.
Not yet. I memorize it though.
Alright. Gonna hold his hand out, expecting them back.
Yeah, I'll give him back.
We'll just keep these for the time being.
Oh, go on. Yep.
Meantime, let's see here.
Vision checks, please. It's just before lunchtime. You've been travelling all morning. Sigmund, I think you...
Sigmund sees it.
Yeah, on to.
I made it by 10.
There's another farmhouse up ahead, but there's lots of signs of activity at it. You can see horses running about. Sigmund, you see soldiers.
Oh, thank Odin. Or not Odin. What's the god? I need the god sheet.
I need the god cheats.
Jakku, you don't see crap because you might still be blind.
Oh, yeah.
Up ahead. He's just gonna nod his head forward. Another
Oh, yeah.
home of
It's
sorts.
pretty probable that,
I don't think you can hear the soldiers off in the distance, but you could probably hear Sigmund does kind of hold his hand up, though, and ask for everyone to slow down a bit. Those soldiers, military. Seems they've set up a perimeter of sorts, if I was to take a guess. They'll be likely stopping us for questioning. In which case, we are probably going to be At least escorted. I'm gonna have to double check a few things.
I'm gonna yell, "Hey!" and wave.
Is it legal to be escorted in Metha?
Like a military escort?
No, like a sexual escort.
No, I mean, this is TL2, probably. No. Maybe. Are they Catholic?
Anyway, I wave.
They
and
do
yell.
like cats.
You can see they're still a way off when you spotted them there, but yeah, as you bellow, a couple of them are mounting the horses and galloping over in your direction.
I really wish you would stop doing that. He says, just kind of like ringing one of his ears out.
The fella will gallop up. Someone clearly taking the lead. He's got a like steel helm on, entirely covering his face.
Like a bassinet of sort? Or are we talking like full hell? Like,
Full.
I guess actually the better question is like, are there emblems on, like some kind of heraldry, or?
Yeah, he's got a big shield over the like side of his horse, I'm guessing.
But not demons, right?
No, this guy looks to be a human.
Yeah, it would be weird for demons to suddenly pop up here, unless they just rapidly expanded that much. In which case, holy. But can I roll like heraldry to see if I can identify who this is, or like what house it is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
No.
In which case, he's the initiator. He should hail.
Yeah, he lifts the visor on his helm so you can see his face. He's fairly old, a big grey mustache. You can't quite see his chin for his paddings up around it. And he just calls out, "Hold there! Come ye from the north?"
Aye. We are a band of... Six, right? Yeah. We are a band of 6, traveling from the north. We have wounded.
Bring them along quickly to the farm. We've set up an outpost there. This voice is always the voice they always have, it seems.
He knows that case.
We expected no more survivors from the north.
We fought tooth and nail for it. I would
We
gladly
killed the dragon.
over a fire.
And don't forget the wizard guy.
Oh,
The
and
dragon.
well, I'll explain. I think the dragon's more impressive. I mean, not really, but the dragon seems more impressive when talking to a.
I would hear of this. Come along. We have supplies. We have food. There is a doctor.
All right, we'll set. I think we'll set him up with a doctor, right? These two up with a doctor, right?
At least you need to go to the doc.
This is a doctor for humans, unfortunately. He has worked on Ursarin before, I reckon.
Well, at the very least, maybe Ev could, do a cure his blindness and rubber legs. Hint, hint.
As soon as Ulrich wakes up, he will certainly do it.
Ulrich would have recovered his HP by now. FP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been on the road for a minute.
2 days.
Okay. So yeah, I'm making another roll. It will take me 10 seconds to gather enough energy to repeat that spell. And then I'll cure his blindness. I'll make another roll after that.
Fix his legs.
Yep. This one will take me 5 seconds before I try to make it again and fix his legs.
Voidio?
I feel like at this point, while all that is going down, Sigmund does approach the at least head of this perimeter of some sort.
Yeah.
At least whoever is stopping for inspections and stuff like that.
The person on the horse would lead you up to someone who's sat behind a table that's been dragged outside.
Mm-hmm. At which point Sigmund properly walks in, gives like the equivalent of, I wouldn't say like a salute, but like a two-finger salute. Dips his head.
You're the ones coming from up north.
Aye.
Well, originally we came from south, but then we went north, fought the demons, came back.
Please.
Don't you shush me.
It's irrelevant right now, please. Let us focus on the matter at hand.
Were you in Nez?
We weren't in Nez, no. We
Like
weren't
I
We
was
did
originally
pass
saying-
through Nez.
We started in Cover, then we went to the mountain, or I went to the mountains, then we went to Nest, and then we're from here.
And the state of Nez? Completely destroyed? Not occupied?
Aye. Not occupied. Razed to the ground. From the inside out, it seems.
That's in line with what we've heard.
Hmm.
You say you slew a dragon?
Well, point to the Jakku and
They're in a different tent, I thought.
I know, but I'm pointing off in that direction. I'm gonna say I can never remember the bears. What's your species? again?
Ulrich. Orson.
Person.
The
Ursra.
Sagi and Orstrin technically did the murdering of both a high wizard and a dragon.
What in hell's name is an Usagi?
Have you heard tales of the bunny warriors? I can't believe I'm saying this.
Or a rabbit man? Killed
Yeah.
a dragon?
Quite.
Did you...
It was a combined effort.
Hmm.
Who is this here?
No, he also killed the dragon. I'm sorry, I forgot about you.
He looks over at Doman, who's approached in his fancy armor. What banner do you serve? I do not recognize it.
I serve the Brethren line of Bretria.
Brethren line of Bretria.
Know you of that?
I know of Bretria. I am unfamiliar with your arms, though, sir. What of the situation there? Do you have any news of the demons' work across the border, perhaps in Maori?
I first encountered the demons near Rothmar. I know not of Mori or any other towns.
What were you doing traveling so far from Bretria, if you served that seat?
My service has ended.
So, I think after Jakku gets healed up and everything, he says that to Ulrich, then wanders out of the tent just looking haggard as fuck.
Shot the doctors and tell you to lay the fuck back down.
The doctors kind of gave you a look over and were like, "You are as well as could be for now."
So the guard leaves it at that then?
But no, the guard is still talking to you. He's like frowning a bit. He looks confused. And very well, sir. Your intentions in Mitha? What are they?
To visit the college.
Oh, very well.
To visit the colon?
But you, sir, you speak as if you had some knowledge of the matter. Are you two working together?
Who is he gesturing?
Just you three, and he points at Orn, Spot's a ghost. Points at Orn, Doman, and Sigmund.
Mm-hmm.
You mercenaries?
Nay,
No.
wanderers.
You have the look of a warden, sir.
I'm afraid no longer. I am a wanderer and nothing but. And a father.
No, a deserter, perhaps from a band of wardens that passed through here very recently.
I am anything but a wanderer, sir. My name is Sigmund Lang.
You just call yourself a wanderer.
Oh, not a wanderer, a deserter. My apologies.
Don't worry about it. I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Nay, deserter, but a wanderer. My name is Sigmund Lang. If you were to pry, I was a former commander of the warden.
Oh, well, now that is interesting.
Nothing but.
And have you seen anything on the roads following you? Are you clear, safe from danger?
As far as we can tell.
I mean, how many demons did I see that one night way up in the mountains?
You've seen, you don't know. You lost count. It might have been 10,000.
I mean, other than the 10,000 demons I saw in the foothills.
He just says, "Good God, good gods."
Has the crown been notified?
We received word from Corere yesterday that, obviously we already knew, we received a large influx of refugees from Nez last week. We haven't seen anyone on this road for 4 days now, though. You're the first.
And have they sent in reinforcements?
We've bolstered the fortifications in Barola best we can. There is word that fortifications will be arriving.
Right. Very well.
No news yet on what the royal plan is.
They have not stayed behind in the towns that they have sacked.
No, they just take the people and eat them.
I was going to say they were either gone, lost, or dead.
But
they definitely eat them.
Right. That includes dead.
Cannibals.
Yeah, I just figured not cannibals. They're demons. I mean,
beastly
They're
creatures.
eating people, nonetheless.
Do they have any weakness, as far as you can see?
kind of look, shrug. I mean, they're stupid.
Their hide is thick, but not impenetrable. With a strong arm and a decent swing, you could cap off a head.
Good
Though
to
I
know.
wouldn't rush it with any small arms, to say the least. Pikemen, mercenaries, bezzers, swords, I would prefer those instead of small swords and broads, to say the least.
If you're saying so. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to a ride back in the wagon at dawn. Or you can continue on to Barola yourselves.
From my knowledge, this boat isn't worth much, right?
No, it's... I was saying that. It's probably worth a couple hundred, you know. Of GURPS books.
I guess a couple.
We would be happy to share... Frog in my throat, fuck. We'd be happy to share the fire for the night. But our plan, as far as I understand, is to head towards the capital and give a report to the college. Or at least, go visit the college.
I have to go someplace in the capital too, but I did talk to I have information. Like, I was speaking to one of their head honchos until we murdered him for a long time.
You've treated with them and assassinated them.
Sir, I believe we don't have your name, by the way.
Apologies. I had so much time to check this. I'm going there.
Other Cheryl.
Yeah, so I think Jaku's gonna go somewhere to go sleep in the sun.
Radio.
Wrapped in a
Like-
blanket.
Yeah. I think he's also gonna, try to groom himself.
It's a sad sight.
Yeah.
You need to get a cone of shame on Jakku before he pulls all his fur out. I'm Goathold, sir.
Gotthold?
Goathold.
Guthold, okay. Gorthold, alright.
Gothhold.
And what rank are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a captain.
Captain Gothhold, be it me to instruct you on how to do your job, but at this point, in my expert opinion, I'd at least say that you would quarantine us and ask us for questioning.
What?
Interesting. You should suggest that so quickly there, sir.
It's better than everybody talking over each other instead of hearing one by one.
Well, I think this probably is a good idea. He's like frowning at the Dathovian who just told him that yes, they have been talking to their generals and they've murdered one. And he's just like, this is a busier day than I had expected or hoped for. But I think I'd like to talk to this Doman first, honestly.
Doman?
Either what in particular?
At this point,
We have been
nod, turn around, and walk out.
We've been going for about 3 hours now?
Yeah, this is a pretty good point for us to stop.
Mm.
In 30 seconds, we'll have been live for 3 hours. So yeah, this is a good time to wind down, and I think I will interrogate the lot of yous.
It's not hardly an interrogation as much as just a report.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you're all telling the same story and that you're not secretly demons or demon lords or something.
I mean, it's uniform for how basic military process goes.
Uh-huh.
Because you don't want a group of like 20 or so in the same room talking in circles.
Yep.
Granted, we're 6, but same principle still applies.
Mm-hmm. Also, Spot's likely to show up and cause some problems for everyone.
That as well too.
By the by, I reminded you, but I'm not going to be able to make it this next Friday, so...
That's true.
I don't know what we want to do there.
I can GM on Thursday. I don't know if Z-Warrior would be able to make it. Z-Warrior will definitely be in next Friday, but we could
we'll figure out the
potentially
plans,
split this. Yeah, we'll keep you updated. But yeah, so I think we will call it at that. I was Luke. I was the GM. I felt
He's still Luke too.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
I'm Luke.
Now Simon is Luke.
I'm Luke. I was the GM. I just played this game. Almost killed a lot of my PC. We had Luke playing Sigmund.
Well, Sigmund, once again, you took first place in the F-bomb.
Congratulations, Luke.
Oh, yes. I always say the most F words. Yeah, I played Sigmund. I'm glad my daughter's still alive.
Then we had Everoth playing Ulrig.
Hello, everyone.
The true fucking hero of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I was just only doing what a bar does best, getting on the way.
We had Jared playing Doman.
Hey, it turns out I'm pretty good at remembering things.
And
Jared was third.
Congratulations. Yeah, third fuck. And we had Tara playing Orn.
With I played Orn, the Crystal Librarian, and I had half an F-bomb.
And finally, we had James playing Jacket, the survivor of the session.
Oh my god, how am I still? Thank you ever. Oh my god, Ulrig, saved the shit out of me.
The only person with points available.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I give you all 5 points for this.
And James was second with his F-bombs.
Nice try, but it is in fact a 3-point session.
Who's the GM here?
You're right. I'm sorry, Luke. It's a
That's what I thought. Don't fuck with me, or I'm gonna give you a heart attack.
5
points.
5 points. -2.
I'm really confused, but
All right.
We're at 172 now.
Maybe.
yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for watching.
Don't look at me. I'm not the GM here.
Bye, everyone. We'll be back
Bye.
next week. Oh, on Monday, in fact, for Vibrant Infinity.
Yep.
Bye.
Adios,
Bye-bye.
Serenades.
Bye.